if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. broke my heart, can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, who broke my heart, can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, who broke my heart, can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Told me to leave her alone. enough I can remember. Good enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Music Monday on this Monday, man. Y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we have Music Monday, pretty much where we take a break from the sneaker talk, man. But while we take that break, sign up for the sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and it is free to sign up. Where, of course, we continue a lot of the sneaker talk over there, but we also have a music section, a sports section, a food section, you name it. Pretty much, if I do not get the content out in time, 9 times out of 10, we're already probably discussing it in the Discord as we speak, and it is free to sign up, and the link is pinned at the top of the comments, right? Okay, so with that being said, let's go and dive into this joint. Got a few topics I want to cover tonight for Music Monday. Just taking a little break from sneakers. And, I mean, if you think about it, dog, we're closing out the year strong. I got one more live stream before the new year, and that's going to be on Wednesday. I'm going to do all my sneaker pickups. I may change the time to do it a little bit earlier, but right now I still got it set at 7 because pretty much, man, it's New Year's. I want to just kind of relax and just bring in the new year on like just some positive vibes and positive energy, man. So want to see how that goes. But tonight's topic, man, going to be talking David. Looks like he's going to be facing some murder charges, right? Okay, again, this whole live is alleged and we don't know anything. So pretty much first topic. Now, I'm pretty sure his name is pronounced David. I'm not too familiar with him per se, but like, you know what I'm saying? We did look up his music before, but he's expected to face murder charges in the case of Let Rivera's death. So we'll see how that goes. I've seen some images and we've covered this before in the past. So just kind of like a little update for that. And then there's an update in Keefe murder case for Tupac. This case right here, in my opinion, could have been avoided if homie would have just kept his mouth shut, but I'm assuming he saw some bag opportunities and he just talked a little bit too much. And that's the case, man. Sometimes talking about some stuff, you got to watch how you word things, man. And I think his wording just really caught him off guard, man. So, again, I don't know any of this is true, so all alleged. And then we got update on Diddy per usual. Probably going to say this one more towards the end of the live. Probably like the last 15, 20 minutes. We'll be talking the Diddy update. So pretty much he asked for a conviction to be overturned. Lawyers accused the judge of acting as the 13th juror. Men, you're tried by 12. So pretty much he's going to be doing that. And then apparently his sons is going to be dropping their own documentary. And we got the little snippet of the trailer. I'm going to be playing that tonight as well. And then just some more updates on their son, trying to pretty much expose the lies surrounding their father and the Zeus Network docu-series. So apparently anybody can make a documentary about anything. You don't have to really... I thought you always had to have those people that it was about. I thought they had to agree and it was about them. But I mean, from what I'm seeing, hell, you can use snippets of just old footage and stuff like that and put it together. That's not like illegal. Now if the person takes legal action and say what you put in there is not true and you don't got everything covered to protect yourself legally, you could face some lawsuits. So we're going to be doing an update on Diddy as usual. And of course, I think I'm going to start here first with Blueface. Pretty much owes a woman more than pretty much when I'm getting $130,000 in default judgment, allegedly. So we're going to cover that first and then go right into money talk again with Dame Dash facing a $10 million defamation lawsuit from the Dear Frank filmmaker. I feel like this has got to be haunting him, man. Every time I turn around and see an update about Dame Dash, it always seems to be around this situation right here, man. So, Dame, I feel like he is a smart businessman, but it's kind of one of those, man, that's come back to like bite him, you know what I mean? So he's been fighting for a minute. I don't know if the stuff that he says is true. We found out some of the stuff that he be saying. It seems like other people seem to think differently. So it's gonna be a unique situation for sure. So pretty much we're gonna be talking Dame Dash. So we'll go Blueface, Dame Dash, then we'll go into David, then we'll talk the murder case, and then close out with Diddy's, if that's all right, y'all. So as y'all coming in and out, man, y'all let me know if audio and visuals is looking good. And of course, smash that like button as y'all coming in and out. Give me a few seconds and I'm gonna share my screen and get the party started, because I really only want to be here for an hour, because I got some more content that I'm working on behind the scenes, of course. So yeah, let me share my screen. Make sure I give you guys the visuals that I'm looking at right here. Boom, you guys should be seeing my screen right here. Again, y'all let me know if audio and visuals looking good. It says Blueface owes a woman more than $130,000 in default judgment, which, from my best of my knowledge, right, a default judgment is one of those, I don't think he showed up. But I'm assuming maybe if this happened where he was already locked up, maybe he couldn't show up. I mean, what were you expecting? You know what I'm saying? If he's already locked behind bars, then yeah, you got a default judgment. I think he'll have the right to appeal it and then go from there. So we'll see how it goes. If I'm not mistaken, this is all tied to that Soulja Boy beef situation. And from what I've seen from interviews with Blueface, he's standing on business. You know what I'm saying? He's saying it's true, but I don't know if it's true or not. She's saying it's not. It says, let me read this real quick. It says, it stems from a defamation lawsuit involving the rapper suggesting he's the father of Soulja Boy's son. Wow. So this was posted December 27th. That was kind of a low blow at Soulja Boy, but then again, if they beefing, I guess it's all in fair is love and war when it comes to the beef. You know what I mean? Says Blueface owes a woman more than $130,000 for unpaid default judgment that stems from the defamation lawsuit from 2003. Wow. Says My News LA reports that Jacqueline Martinez filed writs of an execution with the sheriffs of Los Angeles and Sacramento counties on December 24th, revealing that the default judgment is now $131,655. So yeah, $650. That's still a lot of bread. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, $655. That's a lot. But then that big comma right there, 100. Yeah, I wouldn't want that. So yeah, that's $655 extra because of the interest. You know what I'm saying? That's occurring because obviously he hadn't made no payments yet, if I had to guess, or obviously not enough to settle to that. Says this follows Judge Peter Hernandez ordering royalties collected by BMI and the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers on Blueface's behalf be given to Martinez instead to satisfy the money owed to her because of the judgment. Says in a lawsuit, Martinez claimed that Blueface defamed her with posts online suggesting that her two-year-old child with Soulja Boy was actually his. She alleged that he had been intimate with Blueface. Yeah, she alleged that she had been intimate with Blueface since 2018. Did not know that. Wow. So some of this stuff, it said from 2002, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Or from a 2003 lawsuit, but you was just involved with him 2018. Some of these numbers aren't adding up, or am I tripping? But it says in the original judgment, Martinez was awarded $123,245, which includes $100,000 for her pain and suffering. It says, meanwhile, Blueface reportedly not participated in the case. He seemingly ignored the judgment altogether. And other recent news, Blueface got candid about his difficult life would be if he no longer had a you know what. I'm not reading that. It says, in a recent conversation with Shannon Sharp, Blueface got into a psychological debate about identity, masculinity, and survival that centered around his wee-wee. All I think is if you lost your you know what, it would hurt. It would hurt a little bit more, Blueface said. If you was walking around here with no you know what, would you want to live? So, I mean, that's his mindset on that one. I'm not going to play anything on that because I don't think he speak too much on a lawsuit, which if he's smart, he shouldn't. This is obviously an older picture of Blueface because he's added way more tattoos and switched the hair up. You know, man, so salute to Blueface. Let's go into Dame Dash real quick because like I said, I want to make sure I have plenty of time for the diddler. Pause, right? Dame Dash facing $10 million defamation lawsuit from Dear Frank filmmaker. Josh Weber, after winning 2 previous defamation suits against Dash, is going for the trifecta. I mean, the thing is, homie, you keep suing him, and you ain't got your bread yet, I mean, what are you expecting? I mean, dude's already been, in my opinion, like, he's did the, file for bankruptcy. He had his stuff already seized and had to pay stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Dame Dash is hiding bread or what, but I mean, he's already, I feel like he's had the rough of the rough already. And to be honest, in my opinion, Dame ain't been the same since the whole Jay-Z and Dame Dash breakup, so to speak. And it's crazy how Jay-Z never really speaks on it. I don't think we can find any images where he really speaks on it. He keeps a low profile, man. He just moves, get business, make money, and get out the way, which is why I'm trying to move, how I'm trying to move. But it says the saga of Dame Dash and the filmmaker Josh Webber continues in a new lawsuit, with Webber claiming Dame's allegedly defamation statements cost him a $10 million movie deal. So that's what he said. Man, he's really trying to hit him where it hurts now at this point. I'm like, dog, he on the hook already, if I'm not mistaken. This is the third one. I guess that's where we're getting that trifecta word from. It says Dash has already lost 2 lawsuits to Webber over his previous comments, as the two battled over credit for the movie Dear Frank. One in 2022 was a defamation and copyright infringement and had a judgment of $823,000 in Webber's favor. Says in that one, Webber claimed Dash exited the project over production disputes and then attempted to sell the film under a different name. The filmmaker accused the hip-hop mogul of falsely portraying himself as the director and owner of Dear Frank. So my thing is, I'm very curious what Dame Dash thought process is, because I don't think Dame Dash ever admits fault or anything. You know what I'm saying? It says, after he failed to pay up the 6-figure judgment, Dash was ordered to turn over full ownership of his businesses and various movie titles to satisfy the debt. So he had to do that, right? It says the second lawsuit came in 2024 after Dash comments about how Webber and others steal my ish on the Earn Your Leisure podcast. Webber, a job to direct and produce the movie called Fast Life. Webber sued for defamation and won that too. Wow. With a $4 million, if I'm not mistaken yet. Well, yeah, that's $4 million, dog. $4 million judgment against Dash. Neither judgment has been paid out, as Dash is in the middle of bankruptcy proceedings. I told you, we covered that too. I knew he was in bankruptcy proceedings. You know what I'm saying? From what I got from bankruptcy, what they do is consolidate all your debt, and then you pay it up under that one. You know what I'm saying? You make one good payment and bounce back. I've known of people who's filed for bankruptcy. It's not necessarily a bad thing. You're just trying to handle everything legally. You know what I mean? It says, now recent history is repeating itself as Dash public statements have. Webber says cost him another movie job, and he's suing in return. This is the name of this guy's business, yo. Sue, 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 sue. It says on Monday, December 22nd, Webber filed a suit against Dash in the Los Angeles federal court that the suit claims a Dash public threat to file for RICO lawsuit against Webber and other unless they pay Dash $100 million. A threat he made via text message, email, and on Instagram cost Webber a $10 million direct and producing job once All Hip Hop picked up the story. It says, included with the lawsuit in the affidavit from the member of the production company for the film, a Bollywood. I'm assuming it's called Bollywood. I'm assuming kind of like they getting a play off of Hollywood. Cross-cultural reference and title torn. The woman, Tina Parmar, writes that Webber was set to be paid $10 million to direct and produce the film, but when news of the Dash IG post and All Hip Hop article came out, one of the film investors demanded that Webber be taken off the project. Wow. So, I mean, if this is true, and it's tied back to that, then, I mean, maybe homie got the case here. And I don't see how the judges them able to make this decision, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, obviously, these are what they're getting paid to do. They're the judge. Webber is suing for defamation of character, saying that Dash knew that the accusation that Webber was part of the criminal organization was false and defamatory, and that Dash knew it was false when he made it. So pretty much he's saying that Dame Dash knew it was a lie before he even said it. So yeah, this is what it is. So I mean, homie's gonna have to take it to trial or go to court. If Dame Dash don't show up, you know, I just feel like 3 strikes you're out. Says the filmmaker adds that Dash IG claims to have directed and financed Dear Frank were also false, as proven by previous court cases. Weber's suit is for $10 million, damages, interest, and legal fees. Even if he wins, he may have to wait. Yeah, I mean, obviously, because he's waiting now. So, I mean, he's just pretty much racking it up. Pause, you know? Just even if he wins, he may have to wait a while to collect, as Dash bankruptcy filings for the part of September claimed he has only $4,350 in personal assets and over $25 million in debt. So, I mean, damn, you know, he's down to the last few dollars if this is true. I hate it because, you know, at one point, if I did enough research, if I remember, I Googled it. Dame Dash at some point was worth $60 million. Now, for the people who don't know, that's your worth. That don't mean you all have it right there in cash physically. He obviously has millions, but at the same time, you know, you like my stuff and what I'm worth, and I add it all up. Not all my stuff is in cash. It's probably just what I spent, you know. So that's the update on Dame Dash. We just finished covering Blueface. Let's go to David real quick, and then we'll do an update on Keefe D. And like the last 20 minutes, we'll cover Mr. Diddy. Right? It says, David reportedly expected to face murder charges in the Cassette Rivera's death. The remains of the 15-year-old girl were found inside a Tesla registered to the singer's government name. Again, no, kind of sounds like the YNW Melly situation, which I haven't heard too much of an update on that recently either. But I say all that to say, they got to tie all this back to him. Just because you rented it don't mean it's you. I've seen people or heard of people who, you know, they rent a car, get stuff done, but then when they go to court, you know, they can say the car was stolen. You know, and usually that stuff kind of sticks because if you don't have no other hard evidence that lead it back to them, then you're kind of stuck, you know. But I'm not saying this is the case here, so I don't know. David is reportedly expected to be indicted on murder charges in the death of 15-year-old Castellet Rivera Hernandez, whose remains were discovered inside a Tesla registered under his name. According to TMZ, and multiple sources said that authorities believe that David, real name David Anthony Burke, was somehow involved in Rivera's death. An investigative grand jury was opened last month to hear the case, although the jury was to severe the purpose of gathering evidence to severe subpoenas or force him witness to testify. Says the jury was reportedly heard for several witnesses, and the jury members will vote on whether to bring forth indictments. The source claimed that the prosecutor, Beth Silverman, is chief among those who think David was involved. So, again, they haven't put any charges out there yet, but they're still in the talking stage of whether they should take it there or not. This is going to be very interesting. I am definitely going to keep up with this one. It says the indictment wasn't expecting to happen. However, as it could be a few months before the grand jury hears the witnesses, sources indicated initially David was not named as the suspect, but he was named as a suspect in an ongoing investigation last month. It says the investigation was launched into Rivera's death by Los Angeles Police Department in September, shortly after her remains were discovered in an impounded Tesla, which was registered under David's government name. So this is where it all kind of seems like it's tied back to him. I feel like homie does have some explaining to do. You know what I'm saying? Whether he can say, I mean, I'm assuming that's probably going to be one of the things he can say, like, you know, the car was impounded. He don't know what the hell happened. He didn't have nothing to do with it. You know? It says further details reveal that victims who were reportedly missing by her parents last year had a tattoo on her finger that read, shh, which I'm assuming that's what it is. David reportedly has a tattoo similar to one found on Rivera's remains. The investigation was launched during David's tour in support of his debut studio album, Withered. The remaining dates of his tour were subsequently canceled, and a printed blood-stained white t-shirt was removed from his official merch store. Says, as the investigation continued, detectives searched his rental home for any signs of blood, and photos surfaced online showing David within the vicinity of Rivera's family home. Wow, so it's not looking good. If you read this, I mean, you can see why they think it may be him. I'm not saying it is. It says earlier this month, the president of Davis Tour Company and the general manager of his record label, Robert Morganworth, was grilled by the district attorney in front of a grand jury. It says, according to the report on his testimony, Morgan Roth said that Silverman was very pushy on why I didn't call police. According to private investigator Steve Fisher, a burned stage indicator was discovered at David's Hollywood Hills rental property. So, again, that's an update on David. You know, I can see why they got a lot of signs and may think what they may think about him. But again, I'm also going to say innocent until proven guilty. So nothing's been like officially set in stone of what he's going to be charged with yet, if he even gets charged. Right now, I will say, like, to be honest, other than this story, I would say I never even heard of dude. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect. Even when I looked up his music, I haven't really recognized it. So I'm assuming it's for the young bucks. I'm not saying he's not doing his thing, because obviously he's got to be doing something right if he's making it to the medias. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to Keefe D real quick, and then we'll spend like the last 15 minutes on Diddy and the update. It says Tupac murder case, Keefe D reportedly seeks to suppress evidence. Lawyers of the accused claim that evidence contains a misleading portrait of Keefe D. So pretty much this is Keefe D, the guy that they think that killed Tupac. Again, he hasn't been found guilty, but I mean, ultimately he had been taking a lot of interviews and speaking a little too much to my liking. It says, with 7 months to go into Tupac Shakur murder trial, Keefe D reportedly seeks to conceal key evidence in the case. It says, according to NME, lawyers representing the accused claim that materials were obtained during an unlawful nightmare search. Keefe D, born Dwayne Keefe Davis, was arrested during a September 2023 raid in Henderson, Las Vegas. It says, where authorities seized a desktop computer, a hard drive, and copies of Keefe D's 2019 memoir, Compton Street Legend. It says the arrest came 23 years after Tupac, a revered figure in hip hop and film, was slammed in Vegas. So pretty much that's where Tupac, what happened to him, no longer with us. That's when we lost him in Vegas. Says Keefe D attorneys have also filed a motion to maintain that the judge's perspective allegedly hinges on a misleading portrait of their client. The legal team argues that Keefe, being displayed as a menace drug dealer, was utilized for the search warrant to be allotted at night, but should be used in extreme circumstances. So they're saying this is the guy right here. They got him next to Tupac right here. I remember when it's kind of did break. So if you swipe, this is his mugshot. Keep going again right here. Let's see if we can get another little joint on this one. So yeah, again, that's him. Keefe D. I mean, dog, to be honest, man, look, no disrespect to homie, but I mean, obviously, dog, how hard is it to keep a low profile? You know what I'm saying? How old is homie? I feel like it's I don't know, man. Is it too late? Or is it finally something that could be brought into justice if he's found guilty? But I don't know. I mean, if he's been out all this time, it took him that long. You know what I'm saying? I thought the Tupac stuff was a cold case. You know what I mean? Thing about this, a lot of his family members no longer here anymore, including him. It says, according to his lawyers, Keefe D left drug trafficking in 2008 and began working as an oil refinery inspector. The motion continued with describing the 60-year-old as a cancer survivor who had grown children and grandkids and had resided in Henderson with his wife for 9 years. So he's been married for 9 years and he's 60 years old, according to this article. It says the court wasn't told any of this. As a result, the court authorized a nighttime search based on the portrait of Davis that bear little resemblance to reality. A clearly enormous factual demonstration, in other words, Keefe's lawyers wrote. Additionally, the lawyers claim that Keefe D recounting of being in while a white Cadillac contained that the person who shot Tupac was unstained, although their client said that he was present in the memoir and interview. So he said he was present. Why would you admit that though? Even if you think you got some deal where it's you can't be, whether you think it's statute of limitation, but I don't think there is one when it comes to murder. And then if you think like, well, you got some deal where you can speak on it. I'm assuming stuff like this, even if you had got caught a deal back then, they just kind of let you go. I'm pretty sure that they was like, yeah, you ain't never supposed to speak on that. I've had like family members who had, we had some legal stuff, and then when you settle out of court, some of it you're not allowed to really speak on. So you need to make sure you pay attention to what you're signing. So if he said this, if he signed this and they got it, and they're like, well, now he's speaking on it, so we can do what we want to do. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I feel about the legal system. It says, think of it this way. Shakur's murder was essentially the entertainment world. JFK assassination endlessly dissected, mythologies monetized. So it's not hard to see why someone in Davis' position might falsely place himself at the center of all the personal gain. The attorney wrote, Keefe has pled not guilty to charges of the first-degree murder and is scheduled to stand trial in August 2026. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're just not getting into 2026, starting by the end of this week? Thursday? Yeah, so he still got to wait like an additional 8 months, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's going to be a different one. He's holding it down, though. He's saying he's innocent. I seen it where we covered where he got into a fight in there and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, what I got from it, man, that's a place I just don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and spend the last 20 minutes on the Diddy update. I got several topics I want to cover, and then we'll wrap things up here for the night. I'll be on that hour mark, and I'll see you guys again on Wednesday. But yeah, let's just go right here. So I think we're going to start with this first. Pretty much Diddy asked for a conviction to be overturned. Lawyers accuse a judge of acting like a 13th juror. Lawyers for the music executive called his 50-month sentences Dacrane, which I'm assuming is probably equivalent to yo, it's not fair, if I had to guess. Lawyers for Diddy are not happy with the disgraced mogul's prison times. He has actually accused a judge of an unfair sentencing. According to TMZ, attorneys for the Bad Boy Entertainment founder are seeking to have his 50-month conviction to be overturned just several months after Diddy, real name Sean Combs, was charged on 2 counts of violating the Mann Act. Says if an overturned sentence isn't possibility, a lighter sentence will suffice for Diddy's legal team, as they believe that the U.S. District Judge for the Southern District of New York acted as a 13th juror in the racketeering and SA case. I'm not saying that word on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Diddy's lead appeal attorney, Alexandra Sharpo, accused judge of the Duquesne ruling, which when you're saying, I guess, unfair ruling so much, has been considered more violent charges in Diddy's ruling, although the rapper and music producer was acquitted of them. Towards the end of the trial in June, Diddy told the judge that he was doing an excellent job in the trial and opted not to testify. So, yeah, I mean, he's saying what he got to say, because at the same time, the last thing you want to do is upset somebody who got their life in your hands. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Diddy kissed ass, but he just kept it, if I had to guess, he just kept it professional as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Lawyers for Diddy claim that the artist did not arrange travel for S workers, although he was found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution, while federal prosecutors have until early 2026 to respond. Diddy is serving his sentence in New Jersey institution Fort Dix. So, I mean, literally, that's the name. I ain't trying to get no pauses on there or nothing, but my thing is this, dog. The prostitution stuff, I do feel like, in my opinion, it was a hard sentencing, because, I mean, to be honest, dude, if you chilling with a chick, while you may not call it prostitution, but you're going to spend some bread on a chick, man, whether it's gifts, you know what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of stuff end up looking like. You gift stuff is considered a gift. Sometimes when you do that, you can't always get it back, even though some people try to file and get a lawsuit anyway, you know what I'm saying, just for the hell of it. But, yeah, it could go either way. That's why I don't really like to play around with the legal system at all. But it says, at the prison, Diddy is reportedly working in the media library. Last month, he arranged a special Thanksgiving meal for fellow inmates. So, again, we don't know if any of this is true. A lot of these photos I keep seeing floating around saying this is Diddy, that, and the third. I would like to question where the hell they're getting it from and how they're taking it, because I don't think you're supposed to be doing that. And then just especially how close the images be, I'm like, the person's right up on them. Like, Diddy don't see these cameras. It's got to be hidden or something. Says while Diddy remains behind bars for the next couple of years, new allegations involving him surfaced in the 50 Cent produced Netflix documentary Sean Combs: The Reckoning, which premiered earlier this month. Fifth celebration over the success of the doc continued this week with a new IG post that references Netflix hit series Stranger Things. The G Unit head honcho shared a post on Instagram that read, "I know Stranger Things is pissed they spent $500 million on a season only to be beat by Diddy doing Stranger Things," followed by the two emojis. Wow. So again, we don't know what the real beef is between 50 and Diddy, but obviously Fifth is not letting up. Point blank period. It says in the caption for the post, Fifth wrote, "I've been working today. I haven't seen anything. What's going on?" So yeah, he's trying to play dumb on that situation. So meanwhile, I think Diddy's sons are going to be pretty much dropping their own documentary series, and they're going to be doing, they're going to be exposing the people that have done that. So let's talk about the documentary that they're going to try to do right back, and then we'll see what they're going to do towards the end here, just to wrap things up for like the next 20 minutes. Diddy's son dropping documentary on their dad's legal drama. Watch the trailer. So I do want to check the trailer out. I'm going to watch it, but I'm assuming this is the trailer right here. I'm going to see if I can kick play on this. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to put myself back on the main screen, make sure everything is good first, and then I'll see if I can play that. Let's see, because I think this is it. Yeah, this is it right here. So let me see, and this is going to be on the Zeus network, I'm assuming. So let's see right here. Yeah, let me play this joint. Let me share my screen on this one real quick. This apparently is the trailer. Give me like 2 seconds. Let's see. Fair use, by the way.
A procession of his children arriving in court for day one of their father's sex trafficking trial in New York. Hands gripped in solidarity.
Do you still believe your dad's innocent? How did you feel hearing that testimony yesterday?
Fair use, by the
on
way.
behalf of your father?
Fair use.
Your father's innocent? Do you still convince your father's innocent?
Your daddy got 4 years. Your daddy got 4 years for abusing women. That's wrong. He should get more.
Fight this to the end. He's innocent.
I mean, they might as well do their own documentary if everybody else is doing one on them.
Not afraid of the charges. Nothing that's
like the OJ all over again.
Hello. This is a prepaid collect call from Federal Correctional Institution, Fort Dix.
That's crazy. Looks like they at least got it done. Like this on Zeus Network, but I mean, they did a tremendous job on the editing on that trailer. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give them credit for that. Let me read through the article real quick just to get an update on it. Where we at real quick, because this was reported, December 29th, so this just kind of came out. Diddy's sons Justin and Christian Combs are set to break their silence on their father's legal drama and the new docuseries. The Combs brothers announced on Saturday, December 28th, that they are partnering with Zeus Network for a yet untitled series, which is set to premiere 2026. The trailer shows Justin and Christian sitting at home watching news coverage on their dad's high-profile criminal trial, which resulted in him being sentenced to over 4 years in prison on prostitution-related charges. The two siblings then answered the collect call from SCI Fort Dix, the New Jersey penitentiary, where the father is currently serving his 50-month sentence. Justin and Christian Combs have remained loyal supporters of Diddy in spite of their various allegations that have been made against him in the last 2 years, which range from sexual assault. Didn't really want to say that word on YouTube, but that's what it kind of is, SA. My bad, YouTube. The physical violence, namely against women. So it says, last year, Combs, who raps under the moniker King Combs, hijacked his father's Instagram account and reminded the world of his positive contribution to hip-hop culture in an attempt to reshape the narrative surrounding him. The video, which concealed with 50's 55th birthday, contained a monologue of some of the Bad Boy Boss' biggest hits, including 1997, It's All About the Benjamins. Oh yeah, I remember that joint. Definitely a classic song. It says, Yo, what's up, y'all? It's King Combs, and right now I'm taking over my pop's Instagram. We're going to be posting videos, spreading good energy, and taking y'all down memory lane of all the positive things he did. Justin said in the clip. Justin and Christian docuseries announced comes on the heels of 50 Cent's and Netflix own documentary explaining Diddy's continuous rise to fame and pretty much fall from grace. You know what I'm saying? So, executive produced by 50 Cent, Sean Combs' The Reckoning has not been well received by the mogul, who filed a cease and desist letter following its premiere earlier this month, arguing for it to be pulled from the streaming. Diddy slammed the four-part series as a shameful hit piece that uses stolen footage that was never authorized for release. So it probably will get taken down, but I feel like the damage has already been done, so to speak. You know what I mean? So that's something that they probably couldn't get ahead of until they actually dropped the joint. You know what I'm saying? So let's cover the last little part of this for like the last 15 minutes, and then we should be able to wrap things up here. Don Shitty aimed to expose the lies surrounding their father Zeke's new work document. So pretty much same thing right here. So pretty much they're going to be trying to break this down and just kind of say, you know, kind of what this is. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that this is the only way they can really fight back faster. So I am very curious to actually watching it, even though I technically never watch anything on the Zeus Network. But I mean, I will say this. If done correctly, I feel like the family them should be saying something back. You can't just you can't just keep being kicked down and then not expect people to actually have something to say back. You have the right to defend yourself, and I'm a firm believer in that. So let's read through this real quick. It says Justin King Combs docuseries follows 50 Cent Netflix Sean Combs' The Reckoning, right? So again, this was posted December 29th. And then yeah, I think this is the post right here on Instagram. I'll make sure, let me double check. Let me put myself back on the main screen because I think this is supposed to play the video. And yeah, I think this will be this is their trailer we just kind of watched. I'm gonna see if I can cut the volume up on it just to share it one more good time, just to get a close up on the joint. This is interesting too, man. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Let's see. Boom, sharing my screen for that one. So this should be the joint right here. Let's see. Boom. And then this should probably play this right here. But we watch this, yeah. Yeah, we'll just kind of watch this, so fair use. Oh, I ain't got the audio.
Your daddy got 4 years. Your daddy got 4 years for abusing women.
My fault.
That's wrong. He should get more.
Gonna fight this to the end.
He should get two. My skin, I'm gonna get you two.
Not afraid of the charges. Nothing that's
like the OJ all over again.
I gotta see what people are saying.
Hello.
Though. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit the comments real quick. I'm gonna stop this. Boom. I'm just curious what the comments are saying on this joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna comment on here, but I just want to see if we can get some comments. If not, it is what it is, because look like it's having problems loading the comments on this. Wow. But it's got over 11,400 like comments on there, so this is interesting for sure. Yeah, it's trying to load it up, but I guess we ain't gonna be able to get that. So I was gonna read kind of what some people's thoughts were on this joint, but let me get back to the rest of the article, and then we'll wrap this thing up here in the next like 10 minutes. We just want to make sure I play that. So let's keep going real quick. It says Justin and Christian King Combs are releasing their own documentary series on Sunday night, December 28th. Diddy's son shared the trailer of the docuseries, which is set to be released in 2026 on the Zeus Network. The brothers aim to share their side of the story after 50 Cent released the Netflix docuseries Sean Combs' The Reckoning. In their trailer, the siblings are seen sitting on a couch watching videos of their father's criminal trial, with their pair saying that will highlight the voice and feature that the family foes joy, pain, and the lies. So pretty much they're going to tell their own side of the story. Again, I'm all for this because this is something I probably would watch more. You know what I'm saying? It says the trailer wraps with a phone call of an automated voice from Fort Dix Federal Correctional Institute, where Diddy is serving his 50-month sentence for 2 federal prostitution charges. It's known that scene is nod to Diddy's involvement in the series or what the incarcerated mogul role has been in the series. So I'm very curious. I'm assuming they did get their dad's approval to do this. And again, we're going to read the comments on this one right here. Lowell Palmer, CEO of the Zeus Network, gave more insight in the comment, writing in part, "To be clear, the documentary is about giving Justin and Christian the opportunity to share their personal story. We're not here to endorse Diddy or anyone." Oh, they trying to make sure they cover themselves legally because, I mean, to be honest, if you do something like this and you're trying to paint a positive side, people may receive it as in like, oh, you're picking a side and you're riding with Diddy's side. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people could easily think that. But let me see what they're saying right here. I think this is what the CEO said. It says, "To be clear, the documentary is about giving Justin and Christian the opportunity to share their personal story. We're not here to endorse Diddy or anyone else. As a network, we believe in giving individuals a platform to tell their own experiences, just like any network that enters the documentary space. We're simply allowing these stories to be told, and that's the essence of what we're doing here. Thanks for understanding and for letting us bring these narratives to light." So again, they're basically saying, hey, don't shoot the messenger, right? That's basically the nicest and most professional way to like, hey, don't shoot the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Sean Combs' A Reckoning, which 50 Cent premiered earlier December, became an immediate rating with 6 days of the Arrival docuseries, earned about 22 million total views, which I may open up that tab just to see what that's about. But yeah, because I'm pretty sure that was some big monies there. Now, this docu-series, too, I want to kind of cover this for the last part of the live, and then we'll wrap things up here in like the next like 6 or 7 minutes, because I'm pretty sure we covered a little bit of it, but I didn't really go over it. I know he did the Stranger Things joke, and this was posted, December 19th? But yeah, if you think about it, Fifth won't keep his foot off the gas when it comes to Diddy, man. And I've said this time and time again, too, and I don't want to sound like I'm offending anybody, but dog, I don't know if it's true. Whatever Fifth or whatever Puff did to Fifth, I hope it's not because he piped his baby mama, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's not that, involved because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got to look at your baby mama. If she wanted to be there, she clearly made that decision. Like I said, I don't know if it's true, but that's just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, clearly, it's been said that, that's who is one of the people that took the stand and everything, you know what I'm saying? But they said nothing but great things about him. Again, allegedly, because I think she's supposed to be remaining confidential, but a lot of people figured it out, allegedly, 50 Cent celebration over the success of the documentaries about Sean Diddy Combs continues with a new post that referenced the Netflix hit series Stranger Things. Fifth shared a post on Instagram that read, "I know Stranger Things is pissed that I spent $500 million. They spent $500 million on a season only to beat by the Diddy Stranger Things, followed by 2 emojis," which this is what is right here. And the caption for the post, Fifth wrote, "I've been working today. I haven't seen anything. What's going on?" So he's playing like victim. You know what I'm saying? Looks like we got ATV 9117 in the building. Says, "Did you see the Scarface Air Force One that came out?" Nah, I ain't seen that joint. I don't think so. I'll have to look them up for sure, but I don't think I've seen them come out. Not at all. Let me wrap this up for like the last 5 minutes. It says 50 Cent, Tupac, Casey, and JoJo, How Do You Want It? So that's 50 Cent playing that right there. Obviously he has his son as like the emoji on it says, and this is the post he probably posted on Instagram with the 2 emojis that they're talking about. So again, Fifth is playing victim. I'm not going to play the music because I think that's How You Want It. Tupac is what he's playing. It says the post referenced the fact that the documentary that Fifth produced, Sean Combs' A Reckoning, is almost as popular as Stranger Things' final season. During its opening week, Sean Combs' A Reckoning amassed about 21.8 million views on Netflix in 6 days, which was right behind Stranger Things with 23.6 million views. After Fifth's documentary hit Netflix on December 2nd, the rapper revealed that being executive producer of the series was nothing personal. During an interview for Good Morning America, Fifth responded to the question on how he feels about people criticizing his connection to the documentary because of his issues with Diddy over the years. He says, "What they consider a pre-existing beef for 20 years. It's been uncomfortable with him suggesting that he takes me shopping," the rapper explained. "It was just like a tester, like, maybe you'll come play with me. and it's personal. It's not personal. So this is Fifth saying, he's saying that, hey, he felt that he was disrespected, or he didn't feel comfortable, I should say. And this is him speaking out, playing victim from what it looks like. I don't know if it's true, but this is Fifth's story to tell, so you got to let him tell it. It says, elsewhere in the interview, Fifth spoke about the part of the series where Diddy had a film crew record him talking to lawyers about the case. It was surprising that it actually filmed it, said Fifth. And in a different conversation with Gold Derby, Fifth explained that he thinks the reason Diddy's actions went unanswered for so long was the hip-hop outlook on snitching. So he's saying like the no snitching rule, which again, you can easily pull this up real quick for like the last few minutes. Again, he said the no snitching stigma is what kept people from speaking on it. I mean, maybe so, but people always been snitching for years. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do a lot of talk. It says as part of hip hop culture, Fifth said they think they're telling or something. I mean, to be honest, dog, if anybody be living by the code of streets, Fifth, but I feel like he plays as low as it can get. You know what I'm saying? They think they're telling or something, 50 said. 50 says he thinks the reason Diddy's transgression didn't come to light earlier is because of hip-hop culture frowns on snitching. In a recent interview with the award-focused outlet Gold Derby, Fifth addressed why he feels like the industry players didn't speak out sooner about Diddy, who is serving prison time for the prostitution-related charges. As part of hip-hop culture, Fifth said, around the 3-minute mark of the video below, they think they're telling or something. So pretty much, and then of course, the P.I.M.P. rapper executive produced the documentary series for Sean Combs' A Reckoning, which describes a pattern of abuse and manipulation through Diddy's career. So I don't know if this is it right here, if this is the interview, but let me see. I'll try to get a little fair use on this joint. Last little part of the clip of the live. Let's see if we can play. Oh no, that's a
50 Cent and
yeah, they here, but I don't want to play the whole joint.
Alexandria Stapleton.
So they said around like the 3-minute mark. So let me see if I can play this like around the 3-minute mark right here. I'm going to say fair use, and then we'll wrap things up after this. So they said around 3-minute mark. So let's go right here.
They'll say me deciding to go on ABC is petty. The morning show is the biggest show. Yeah. These people, they came from. It's a great opportunity to be on that actual platform, but they looked at it further and said it's airing in prison, so this would be why I would like to do that. And it didn't come across as a reason not to. Of course, I was aware that it would be airing.
And for both of you, one of the other questions fans are asking is, there are a lot of great and powerful interviews in this, but where are A-list celebrities? Where are people in his orbit that remain silent? Like they've never really even spoken out against the allegations or anything that's going on. Are people just concerned about their careers? Are they afraid to speak out? Because I remember Harvey Weinstein, right away, everyone was like piling on and talking. Yeah. Why is everyone afraid to say anything about Diddy?
It's a part of the hip hop culture. Like they think that they
But the dudes of TMZ, while they're part of the culture, is reporting stuff, I don't think they don't care about snitching. If they got it on you, they got it on you. You know what I'm saying?
Telling something, or just mind your business type of thing. Like, so if there's no, other than that, you would look, if I wasn't saying the things that you've heard me say, there would be nothing being said at all. So it'd just be, you would assume that the culture is for those behaviors.
I also think that it's really important for people to know that of course, in making this film, there was a lot of effort that went into contacting so many people, to come to the table and to sit.
I'm assuming she worked on the film with Fifth, and we're about to wrap it up after this right here. I'm assuming she was the one to work with Fifth.
And so if you think that if you're watching this and you're like, and there's a lot of names on social media, they're like, where is this person? I want to see what they have to say. You can probably just assume that we reached out to those people and we either, they either declined or they never got back to us or, whatever, for whatever reasons, for their own personal reasons. But
So they're saying they reached out to everybody they could reach out to, but a lot of people just wasn't trying to be involved, which I get that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I ain't gonna sit up here because I probably won't want to get involved either. So pretty much as probably a person that helped make the film, we read that part. Boom. We played the interview. Says elsewhere in the video, 50 Cent addressed people who say he's petty for when it comes to his beef with Diddy. It says, I accept that, the rapper said. I'll take that and I'll wear it and I'll be fine. I've had antics I've become comfortable with because of the usage of social media. Fifth also discussed his interview with ABC, the Diddy documentary, kind of watched over that. Of course, I was aware of he read that. We kind of watched it. He says, I don't know him to be tough, he said in the ABC interview. We haven't even had problems. They all say we've had beef for 20 years, but I hired both of his sons for different projects, so I don't have that energy towards him. Then if that's the case, why try to show him in a negative light? Which I think he's answering it, but it's not like a real answer if you ask me, man. Let me put myself back on the mainstream, get ready to wrap things up for the night, man. We just came up on an hour mark and definitely more content on the way. But pretty much we covered Blueface. He has a $130,000 default judgment against him. He's got a handle. Dame Dash pretty much got another lawsuit possibly pending right here for $10 million of defamation. So we covered that tonight as well. Then we went on and covered David pretty much could be a suspect to a murder case, or he could be expected to face a murder case, right? Again, Whole Live is alleged and opinionated base. Then we covered the update for Keefe D for the Tupac murder. So he's going to set to fight that. And then our last part, we just pretty much did the update on Diddy. Pretty much he's trying to ask for the case to be overturned. And then his sons are going to be making their own documentary against Fifths. It's kind of what we learned here tonight. But let's go and wrap things up for the night. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love. And of course, for the few people that was active in the chat tonight, really appreciate it. I'll be back live again on Wednesday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. But until then, smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already. Of course, you know, my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional Tron Halls, y'all know we have Music Monday as well. But yeah, this is pretty much Music Monday. I'll see you guys again on Wednesday. Sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the comment section. And yeah, I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember.